What's going on? What's going on, guys? Um, gonna hop into this live. Start some drawing. You already know. We in the studio with it. Sorry for all the extra noise. Hopefully it's not too much. But we in here. Like, I'm just figuring out different ways to like live stream right now. So yeah, this is my sketchbook. I drew this one yesterday, so we got a new page today. Ooh, new page? New pages are always frightening to start out. If you hop in the video, man, make sure you like the video. And drop some in the comments. That'll be fire. So we know we sorry, I probably got like a little bit of echo. Got my other thing over here. Let me know what I look like so I can see it. So pretty much like when I start the chrysanthemum out, I start with an empty page. Like most like most pages in a sketchbook are, they're empty, you know, until you fill them up. So yeah, so I don't really know how I'm gonna start it, but usually when I draw that, I try to take up the whole page just because it's a whole paper. I have a couple like in here that don't really take the whole page up. You see, I have a couple like just sketch ideas. I'm kind of thinking maybe something again along these lines, but maybe I could like go a little bit more ham on it. So let's get into it. How do we start this? I'm gonna put something on in the background just for me to watch. Maybe like something random. Something random in the background. If y'all are here watching, where are you watching from? Are you local to Tampa? I'm based in Tampa here. Let me turn this down. It's too loud. I just want some background visuals to look up at every once in a while. But yeah, where you watching from? Are you watching like from Tampa? Are you based in another state, another country? It's very interesting. Sometimes I'll get people that are like from different countries in here watching it, and they'll leave comments, and sometimes I don't know what they're saying to be real. But let's get into it. Like, so when I like to start out, I really have like a method of like the way I decide to go about the chrysanthemum drawing. That method is like always a circle, right? So let's say I want this to go on something, you know, more maybe like on the rounder side on the top. So I don't really want it to extend too much higher from there. So what I'll do, I kind of like to start out with a circle around this side here. And this is just like the base, the foundation of it. And from here, it gives me like, you know, a structure. It's always good to have like some sort of structure, something to know where to go from. And then this is like the center point. So I like to imagine like the opening of the chrysanthemum is like right here. So I'll draw like these cross lines and stuff like that just to remind myself to have everything to go towards that center, you know, from whichever point this chrysanthemum is at, it would just kind of go to that center point. So this chrysanthemum can really even just, you know, come out, but the idea is for it to, you know, arrive back from that center to that center point. It's kind of like its home. So no matter where I draw these points from, they almost always connect back to that center point in a way. So you can just literally have fun with it. I've even seen some that would they come from the center point and they'll like kind of coil off backwards and stuff like that. But as long as it comes back to the center, it's like, for me, what makes me pretty satisfied with it. So yeah, I'm recording off the GoPro. I put the GoPro on my head right now. I also have like a wire to keep it charged up because my GoPro is an old one. This is the GoPro 8. Surprisingly, it's old, but it still does 4K video. So I mean, even though it's old, it still is like kind of up to date as far as like what we watch. I know YouTube goes all the way to like about 6K now, but hey, 4K is enough, honestly. I think 4K is enough. It's plenty. You get to see pretty clearly a lot of things that are going on. And we have already kind of gotten this sketch down. You know, this is just kind of nice little flow for it. I also like to mess around and add some like curly ones. You know, let's say the chrysanthemum is a bit long. We have some of these curly guys, and even you can add some curly guys like in the midst of like the ones that aren't so curly. So I actually kind of like this flow right here. It gives like an interesting filigree vibe. That's what I'm thinking, that word, filigree. So everything again is kind of coming from that center point, or like wrapping around this chrysanthemum. So we're gonna fulfill that. Keep it wrapping, keep it fulfilling. Sometimes I can get a bit, I can overdo it a bit, and that's just, again, my own beliefs, because I just start having so much fun with it, creating all sorts of flow for the mum. I just found out, like, I'm watching this drifting video right now, and I just found out that here in Florida we have like this drift arena. It's in Orlando, and I need to go. It's like F1 drifting, so that's pretty fire. I need to go check it out because I really started to understand how drifting works now. I don't have a drift car or anything, but I do admire the sport. It's really dope. R.I.P. Ken Block. That dude was phenomenal. I'm gonna check out the chat if there's anyone here watching. If y'all are in the chat, say what's up and where you're watching from, just so that way. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. I'm always down to just talk. And then usually, like, I'll be in here listening to music while I draw, but YouTube freaking gives me counter copyright strikes, and I'm just trying to grow my channel. So a boy just trying to grow, that's it. You know what I mean? Just trying to grow on here. But YouTube gotta hold somebody back sometimes. Well, anyway, it just stops you from monetization. So I'm on the road to get 300 followers, man. And then from there, oh, it's only up. It's up. You feel me? Oh. Alright. We'll add a couple curly cues on here, but I think I want to keep it a little bit on the simpler side. Like, I'll stop like a few. We'll have like a few that kind of go out. There'll be one here like this. I can probably even add another one about here, which might look cool with that flow again. We got one like that. We got one like that. Oh, and how do I not confuse myself? Sometimes I'm just making it up. Just making it up as I go. For real. For real, for real. And then usually, like, as long as I have like this outer part drawn up, the inner part is a little bit easy for me because it's just a constant, like, it's very like similar, like it's going to be similar to the next. So I'll have it, I want this one to come out a little bit further, just so that way it's not like on the same line. I noticed I draw on a couple of them and they would like be very similar to the same line, and honestly, I don't really enjoy it the most when it looks like that. I'm just like, man, how do I feel about that? You know? So this is gonna go here, here, back, and then this one comes about here. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna correct this one a bit once we get to inking it. The main part for me is just getting down the structure, the skeleton of the mum. I draw these so frequently that I have to challenge myself to draw them differently. This one, I think I'll do this one about here. It looks interesting, honestly. It's this. I'm a tattoo artist in Tampa, by the way. Like, if anybody here likes tattoos, I would love to tattoo more of these. This month is my birthday, yo. Chrysanthemum for the month of November. That's what this video is about, yo. Like, this book is almost done. I have a couple pages left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably about 13 pages left. Hey, we got 13 chrysanthemums. Be prepped and ready to watch, because I got 13 more videos that I'm gonna drop with these. So in the meantime, between time, keep coming back. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Again, let me know where you're watching from. If you have any questions about the mum, like what is the purpose of drawing these? Like, why do you like these so much? Are you obsessed with these? Yes, I am, in fact. Very much so. Sometimes you gotta become obsessed with something. And why not be obsessed with something good? Be obsessed with something that that's beneficial, like drawing. I know some people have their own vices or whatever, but this is mine. This is mine right here. I think about how am I gonna draw the next one every time I draw one. Yesterday I had such like a dilemma on inking it. I was like taking forever to ink it because I was like, man, like I don't want to mess it up. The sketch is already kind of cool. Am I committed to the sketch? Like, am I sure I want to do that line where that line is? It's funny. It's funny being an artist sometimes. It's like, am I ready to have it fully outlined? You know what I mean? Does it look good enough? So many questions. You know, does anyone else here like think like that? Is it just me? It's like, I guess, getting like a pair of new shoes or something. You're like, do I wear them here or do I wait to wear them to that event I want to go to? Like, forget it. We're gonna wear it both. We're gonna wear it to both places today and the next day for the event. Okay. So drawing this, I hope y'all are seeing this starting to come about. I'm drawing it very lightly so that way when I come back with my marker or my pen, the erasing lines will be a little easier. Where are my pens at, actually? I have like a bag of pens here. Got a bag of pens. So I got a lot to choose from. Oh, I think it's in my side pocket actually. So I'll just grab that later. It's in my backpack side pocket. Yeah. I've been watching like this TV show recently. It's called The Wire. Man, that TV show is so good. I know it's old right now. It came out in like 2003 or maybe older, but I'm like just now getting into it. Like I'm on season 2 now. And man, it really like it made me upset the other day. Like I was watching it and then one of the top dogs from the show, man, like he was a cool cat. Like I liked him. He was a very positive individual in the neighborhood and stuff, man. They killed him. And like, what? Like they killed him off. I was like, yo, why would you do that? Did he have another movie to be in or something? Messed up. I feel like they should have like at least asked me, would that be okay? Like, yo, we're gonna think about killing this guy off. What do you think? No, let him survive another couple seasons, bro. He's definitely like a key component in the show, like in the story. Like he was putting the other guys on, like the younger guys, like they were like learning from him. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. And this is what I meant about like drawing the inside later. Like as you see me building these layers, this inside is like built with like similar shapes. And the same thing is true when I draw these. Like I had to kind of break down the shape in my head of like how it makes sense to me. And what makes sense to me is like a Nike check. Like, do you guys know like the way the Nike check looks? Right, I try to make these chrysanthemums resemble that in a way. They'll like invoke this Nike check look. And I try to show the inside of it a little bit, as well as like the lines. But I wanna continue watching The Wire though. Like I'm pretty invested in it right now. I would play it right now, but again, I might get a copyright because they put songs in the show. I start putting my clients on stuff that I'm watching. It's so funny. I'd be like, yo, have you ever seen The Wire? Most of them say no, and I had a couple that actually said, yeah, I finished it already. I'm like, yo, what? I'm just not getting into it. But it's because it came out so long ago, like some of them are willing to watch it again, so it's always dope. We'll just like watch it together while I'm tattooing. Well, usually if I'm tattooing, I'll start it over and I'll like kind of listen to it, and I always get to like rehear stuff that I probably missed the first time I heard it. It's always like a cool luxury, like paying attention to it again from like a different perspective. See, right now I'm adding more to it just because I'm trying to fill up some layers, fill up some space. What I find drawing like these basic shapes, like that Nike check idea, it helps me come back to it to give it like this interesting like characteristic of bumpiness and whatnot. I don't know, maybe I may not add this one. We'll put a check next to it just in case, like just to come back to it. Definitely definitely wanted to fit right and flow right. And I try not to make it look so similar to my last one. Like my last one, pretty close to this one. That's the challenge. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm yawning right now. But it's a challenge, like to draw it different each time. Also makes it fun too. It's like, how much crazier could I get with this one here, or like could I keep it the same looking? I may add a curly Q right here as well, because there isn't many on this side. It's always nice to balance it with like another one. So again, since it's a curly Q, it kind of folds on itself in a way. It reminds me of water waves. I just had a cool consultation before this. A client came by and was talking about talking about a half sleeve from the upper part of her arm to like continue it down on the rest of her arm. Man, I'm so grateful, like just to be able to be considered for that. Like what a awesome opportunity. You know what I mean? She found me on TikTok. I'm like, wait, what? TikTok? I mess around on TikTok. Like sometimes, like I mean, I'll post tattoos on there. They have like a lot of hits. I think my highest tattoo on TikTok has about like 100 and something thousand views. It's like, dude, that's cool. But I don't treat TikTok like Instagram. I treat Instagram more like a professional like place where I try to fine tune things a bit more. To me, TikTok is more of like a playground. Like have fun, post something. You never know what's gonna hit or go crazy on TikTok. So just post it. You know what I mean? I wonder if I should. I might like that. I might like that shape. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there to a completed sketch of the mum. Let's make this one like kind of more straight. Make this one a little bit more on the straight side, like that. Yeah, you see kind of like the front of it a bit more. And that side will dive in there. And now we just build towards that inside. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me watching this. You have no idea like how random it is just to post a video, like go live, and to be like in a room full of people, and then also like they're not in this room, you know what I mean? Like, but it's fun. It's a very interesting moment. Sorry for going quiet there. I just sometimes I lock in and also just try to think about something else to talk about. I'm drawing the petals going towards the center now. And these arrows are actually something I kind of like start to just draw over. As you saw, we just kind of closed it off right there. So this chrysanthemum is a combination of an open chrysanthemum as well as a chrysanthemum that is a ball shape. And those kind of like the ball shape of the chrysanthemum is something I have a couple clients, they love it. They're like, yo, I love the shape of it when it's like that, more in a ball versus like exploded. So I play with both. Both ideas. Should we have another one? So I have 1, 2, 3. Then I have that one. This one's here. Would it be cool to draw this one also going backwards? something like this. And like the way I draw this or come up with the idea of it is like I imagine this like folded back, but it still like has a structure, right? Like this is like that little front piece right there. I just kind of connect it around, back up, same here, and then I'd imagine like that other side right there, like it, since it goes back, it's kind of like this. That makes sense? Wait, someone driving a, oh, okay. Mazda works. Got the Salines. The Silva. Is that a Toyota? I think it's a Toyota, actually. Just watching this drifting video a little bit too. Man, why does my computer do this? It'll like just go completely dark. Like I didn't tell you to go dark. Like every day I come turn my computer on, I have to make it like brighter. Does anyone know why it does that? Like trying to save battery, but like I turned it off. Like there's no battery to save when it's off. You know, I guess also the computer just goes to sleep versus like shut off. I just close it. Alright, so now what I like to do from this stage, I make it a bit darker. I make the chrysanthemum a bit darker. This is when I start to commit to the drawing a bit more. Maybe I like this. Let's just draw it real quick. How do I feel about it? How do I feel about it? Alright, so yeah, as I'm going a little darker here, this is me starting to get that commitment drawn part now as well. So yeah, the commitment part is also interesting because now I get to kind of have some fun with how I choose to place some things, and I start to feel a bit more free because I think during the drawing process, like I'm kind of like focused and locked in on like how I want it to come across. And this one's fun because now you're just feeling a bit more free with it. It's not as like, it's not as structured, I guess, because the structure's already here. So now I'm like adding to it, giving it some depth, giving it some thickness and stuff like that. And that kind of goes up, playing around with some stuff. Really cool. This one will come about here. I also like to have the outer ones interacting with the inner ones. Like it'll cover it. It'll come in between. Sometimes I'll even add like a random, like, you know, coming, you know, something like this here, as if it's just, you know, the different direction. It's like a nice break in between, honestly. So like say another one would come about here, just giving it like that idea of just, it's not like, it's not something you just typically would expect, you know what I mean? It just kind of goes across really well. Yeah, it's really cool. I really like doing stuff like this. It breaks up like the norm. I think this is something I just started this year, making the chrysanthemum kind of like hug within itself. Another one like this. Yeah. What do you guys think? How's it looking so far? Is it looking like a mum? Beautiful sketch. Thank you so much, Jess Small. I appreciate that. Yeah, as you see, it's just a sketch. We're gonna do an inking process as well. Depending on how long this part takes, we may just take a break and then come back for the sketching. Well, for the inking part, because the sketch, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it takes it out of me. The sketch takes it out of me. It takes some creativity with the sketch. Then I gotta recover a little bit of recoup. Alright. This is just like the stacking part now. The stacks. Where are you watching from? Well, thank you so much. Well, where are you watching from, Jess? Are you based in the States here? Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much. It's really nice to say, inspiring. You know, it's funny, I have like this quote I like to use. I started it a long time ago, me and my friend. It was kind of something like inspired to create. So like, I love to inspire people to create more, or just inspire them in general. And like, creativity doesn't have to just be through like drawing or anything. It could just be through anything. I think just living life. You know how the is it the Chinese, the feng shui, like just that whole way of living. Feng shui is just a way of life, and it's beautiful, you know. Oh yeah, I do. I'll continue more. Check this out. Check out these drawings. It's not the only one, for sure. Yeah, this book just kind of goes on. This is all from 2024. This is all from 2024. Honestly. Oh, wait, Jess, one question. Did you like the live? And if you didn't, can you please like the live? And if you like this stuff, definitely sub to the channel so you're aware when I go live again. Because I do go live randomly, but it is kind of on the daily. I'll go live for about an hour a day. And it's usually just to draw these up, to kind of get an idea, get the idea down. And then on my platforms such as like Instagram and stuff, I post the finished product, or I'll post like a time lapse as well. So I'm keeping my GoPro charged right now, but I normally would have my phone plugged up to the the charger, and I'm live streaming from the phone. So yeah, I love flowers. My mom used to draw art. Dope. It's funny you say mum, because this is a mum too. This is a chrysanthemum. The book Mum. It's so funny. Are you from the UK? Are you from the UK, Jess? I try to look over at the live stream chat as well while I'm drawing, so if I don't respond right away, just give me like a couple seconds, you know. And I can draw a lot of other things as well, but I choose to like draw these a lot. It's like a it's like an internal challenge for myself. I created it just to draw these, and it's really fun to kind of keep it going and impressing myself to see like how much more creative I can get with it. As far as like petal structure and shape. But it is tough. Thank you. All right. Cool. 10 years old, man. When I was 10, I was drawing, but I was not as serious as I am now. Like, I wish I would have kind of started a little sooner when I was 10. So if you like art and you're drawing, definitely keep it up, keep going, don't stop. Draw like on whatever you can, paper, you know, turn the paper over, draw on the other side of it. Don't feel bad if you're not drawing the way you want to. It just takes time. Also educate yourself. So like YouTube videos, I graduated from YouTube University. I went there for a few years. I still attend. I go in and check in some classes here and there, you know. One of those alma maters. My eraser broke off of my pencil, so this is the creativity part again. And because I drew so light, I'm able to go back and make corrections a little easier. Oh man, that would be amazing. I would love to be famous. Okay, okay. You filled quite a bit of sketchbooks. Nice. That's awesome. When I was 10, I was not drawing in sketchbooks. So yeah, you're ahead of the game. You're killing it. Keep it going. Are you painting or anything like that as well? Like, do you use color? Do you like just to sketch with pencil? Do you paint pen and stuff like that as well? Yeah, that's the goal. Like, you know, I actually do want to help teach people how to create things. You know, I'm definitely looking to be more qualified as well. Like I'm still learning as well as I draw. One of the biggest things I began to focus on was like anatomy. I started reading this anatomy book, and I really love how they break down anatomy in the book. So All right, cool. Painting is nice. Yeah, I have quite a few paintings actually in my studio here. I don't know if you can see over there, but I have some paintings in my studio. I use color quite often. I have some other paintings. This don't mind the mess in my studio, but these are all my paintings and drawings and stuff in my studio here. Yeah, but I do this in my sketchbook, and it's all black and white in my sketchbook. Okay. Crafts are cool, like collage and stuff as well. I wish I would have gotten to collage a lot more, but I started this drawing method of like focusing, like hyper focusing on like a couple things in the drawing, and I'll draw it super size or super tiny, and then I'll combine it with a bunch of other things from that same drawing or picture, and it gives me like some really interesting collage effects. Okay, that's okay. Color, color is color is definitely a challenge, I remember when I first started out, again, I was just drawing in my sketchbook with pencil, and I would use tissue paper. I would use like the tissue from the bathroom, and I would smear to cause like blending effects to give me realism looks. And then I found out that they make a pencil that's like made of paper, and you use that. It's called a blending stump. I found out they make blending stumps, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Did they make this because I did the toilet paper method? I'm choosing to believe that it was because of me. They made those stumps. My wire is getting caught in my tire. Alright, so we're gonna lock in a bit more on the shape. This method helps me keep the chrysanthemums. Okay, yeah, realism is really fun. It's like therapeutic. You just kind of get lost in it, trying to create the same tones you see and things like that. And when you do it so much, you begin to like understand light and shadow more, which is a pain, honestly. It makes me mad, Jess. It's a mad thing, Jess. I hope I didn't mess that up. I like you guys' the way you guys speak. It's very fun. But at school, I have to color. It's a nightmare. Nah, I don't. You know what? I think us as artists, we're hard on ourselves, honestly. We're the most critical of ourselves as an artist. Just treat it always like a learning curve, It's like, all right, well, I don't know this right now, but I soon will understand it. What helps me with color, I try to imagine it being black and white, like as I'm creating it. I know that sounds weird, but like as I'm using the color, I think about like the color yellow, like as a very light gray. It's also like it's like close to a super light gray tone. So like if you're creating, say you're painting someone and you're using yellow, you're able to mix that yellow with like a brown, or say if you want to mix with some red, then you're gonna get orange, and then it's gonna be kind of on the darker gray scale. But if you use brown is gonna be more like close to black, you know, the darker brown you choose. So that's kind of how I go about it. I treat it that way. Again, I'm still learning. I can tell you that for sure. I'm always learning it. It's like an instrument, you know. A master of an instrument is always still blowing that same tune, fine tuning it and getting that, I don't know, getting that like holding his breath longer or something like that in that tune or that key, whichever. I don't play instruments honestly, but something like that. And I'm just doing this stuff for myself too. That's why I always tell myself I'm doing it for me, so that way, like, it's the pressure is kind of off. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing it for people, like the likes and stuff, it can add pressure to yourself, and it can be a bit of a burden to like draw with having like, man, if someone's gonna judge me, you know, for this, I drew that wrong, this doesn't make sense. Like, art is fun. Art is like supposed to be like, you know, however you want to perceive it. As long as it gives like an emotion to somebody or a reaction, I think it does. I think it did its job. Like if it's pretty to the eye or if it's ugly to the eye, like, you know, it definitely has a way to get people to have a reaction or something like that. I think you did your job very well. Yeah, I mean, try it out. Try it out. Try out a live stream sometime. It's fun. The challenging part for me, and I'm so glad that you're in the comments, like just, you know, sending messages here, because sometimes there aren't people responding in the comments. They'll just watch, which is fine. You know, maybe they like it, maybe they don't know what to say, maybe they don't really know anything about art, or they don't really care about art like that. But you can ask questions, I guess, but some people, they, you know, they'll leave a comment telling you, hey, this looks cool, or sometimes the bad comments are annoying as well. Like when people are being mean, then you just kind of, you have to have like a little bit of a thick skin as well when it comes to being live. Disregard the haters, you know what I mean? Because honestly, you're being way more bold and brave by choosing to go live with your craft or your skill. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, if you're, yeah, sometimes when I'm on live, I I get like some negative comments as well, and I gotta remind myself, hey, it's whatever, you know, it's okay. That person might just be having a bad day, or, you know, because it's not me. It, like, you know, whatever they say, it's not true. As long as you don't attach yourself to what people say. People are gonna say whatever they want to say, even in life. Save yourself some the stress as well. You're 10 years old, you have plenty of life to live, and you're gonna experience a lot of cool people as well along the way. So now, like, what I'm doing is like adding like a second layer to these chrysanthemums, like an inside of that leaf. I'd imagine if like that leaf were to like roll over, like it would kind of be a little bit inside of that flower. So each side is going to have that. Even to here. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for hanging out. Enjoy the last day of school. Definitely get ready for the summer coming up. Well, not summer, but the break. Thanks for watching. Great conversation. Keep creating art. and disregard the haters. Keep a positive attitude and have fun. I think I'm gonna make this a bit thicker here. Right there. Thanks. Yeah, if you subscribe to the channel and you see me live, hop on, and if someone comes on with the hate, I'll make you a moderator. I'm gonna kick him out quick. Alright, we're getting there, getting closer and closer. Oh, we're getting closer and closer to this being completed sketch. I'm gonna take like a flick of this just so I can freeze it in time, the sketch. And what's cool about having the sketch, taking a picture of it, is like I can draw on my iPad, make it clean, make it digital, and then on here I get to just ink it. And if are there any mistakes made, it's all good. That's cool. You took her iPad. That's cool. Hey, that's what siblings are for, you know. She's not using it right now. It's all good. I remember when I was younger, I would definitely take my sister's things as well. Hopefully your sister's nice about it if she finds out, but it's all good. I keep forgetting I don't have an eraser on here. I do have like a bigger eraser, but it's just not like... Oh. I have this one eraser. I have this one eraser that actually is perfect for this. Let me go grab it. Yep, I have pen things everywhere. I used to work at an art store, so sometimes that's okay. Well, I'm glad you know, I'm glad you're here now and that you're able to use it now. So that's cool. I snuck it in my room. That's funny. Oh yeah, so here's that eraser I was talking about. This eraser is like small. I'm able to kind of erase in small areas. Yeah, we got it. Alright, so now I'm refining the inner layers. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, you should probably practice drawing on the iPad if you ever get your own. It's quite fun. I use a program called Procreate, and I draw using Procreate. It's a really cool program. It also saves your drawing video. So if you're drawing, it'll save like every stroke you make on there. So it records it, and then you can upload it later too if you have like an Instagram or something, or if she always calls me. Oh, that's cool. I have two brothers as well. We grew up together. They didn't draw or anything. They're just kind of more like into sports. So they played American football, and I tried to play American football, but I'm on the shorter side, so it didn't really work out for me. I was too small for it. In American football, I guess it's better if you're big, tall, you know, and got a lot of weight on you. The coaches love that. Me, on the other hand, I'm like a little twig on the field. Easy target, easy prey. Man, I have to put like a pad. Okay. Oh, okay. You're in a Samsung tablet. That's cool. I've never used a Samsung tablet, so I don't know if you're able to have Procreate on it. But does the tablet have a pen or anything, or like a stylus? Like, they may have a program that you can use. There's another program I use. It's called Sketchbook Pro. It's been a while since I used that one, but that was like that's the OG. That's the one I started on. I started using that program, and it was fun. It was very enjoyable. I learned a lot on there. And then once I got Procreate was like next level, because they have really cool characteristics to the program that allow you to create straight lines easily and things like that. But drawing on paper is amazing because it gives you that that feel of paper, you know. It's also rewarding. I love drawing on paper as well. That's why I return to it. As you see, I could have like easily just hooked my iPad up to this, but when you draw on paper, you're able to give it to people, and people are super appreciative. You know, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you drew this!" You know, you can impress people, especially with your realism drawings. People, people love realism. I'm a tattoo artist, so like in tattoos, people love realism as well. It's a very popular tattoo style. I like to tattoo realism as well, but I'm very fond of like Japanese artwork. I just love they have like meanings behind each thing too. Like flowers, they mean things. This chrysanthemum flower, it means, you know, like life, prosperity, things like that. good fortune, good luck. And then it gets even deeper than that. It gets deeper into I don't fight with my siblings anymore. When we were younger, we used to fight, but now it's more of like, but now we get along a lot better. So I would say it definitely will get better when you get older. You know, I hope it gets better for sure. But I do remember. Oh, and that's cool. Do you draw with your dad? That's funny. My dad also draws. This well, he like we used to draw and stuff like that when I was younger. He would like draw on paper, and I would see it, and then I would try to outdo him. But he was pretty good. I think now I'm definitely better than him because I'm sure he's not drawing as much anymore. But I draw every day. This is, it's kind of like my job, but also like I still do it for pleasure as well. So this is me drawing right now for like kind of just my own sake. This isn't for anyone specific, but the feedback I get online, people tell me they really like to see this, so I draw it more and more, and then I show it, and then I see people's reactions, and it fuels me to draw more. You like anime? What anime? Oh, my favorite anime. My favorite anime is right now. Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite anime right now. I've taken a hiatus on anime, but I would say I like Dorohedoro. It's like an anime with like about masks and like the characters all wear masks and stuff like that. It reminds me of Halloween. It's funny. Like they all like wear different masks and they're different characters, but they also take their mask off and they're like normal. They're like normal people. So that one was really cool. I was watching One Piece for a while. One Piece is really fun, but it's so many episodes. Oh my gosh, One Piece. I'm only on episode 300. Don't make fun of me. I'm only on 300. That's also because I took a hiatus and I haven't watched it in like probably like 4 months, 5 months actually. But it's really cool. Like I like the character creativity and stuff in One Piece. They also wear costumes and stuff. Luffy and Usopp, those guys are pretty cool. Usopp's pretty fun, but he also cries a lot. I'm like, dude, Usopp, come on. You can do it, bro. Like, why are you being afraid? I think I'm gonna do a curve from this way because I never really do curves that way. Give it a curve like that. Kind of like works with what's going on already. Yeah, actually, oh, you like Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer is awesome. Actually, I did watch Demon Slayer. I think they have a new movie coming out soon. If not, I may have already seen the new movie. If it's not the newest, I think the last one I saw, they were on the train. It was like a train one, and it was broken up like the whole like movie was broken up into like episodes on Netflix. So I watched it on there. I have Crunchyroll, but I don't pay for Crunchyroll, so I have to suffer through the ads. But yeah, actually, One Piece has more than 300 episodes. One Piece has like 1,000 plus episodes, and I have some like buddies that they said they would watch about like 10 episodes a day just to catch up. And that's kind of OD, bro. It's OD. I don't think I can lock in for 10 episodes every day and then like they're like brushing their teeth and trying to watch it and all this stuff. Like, oh my gosh, that's too much. Like I want to enjoy it, but at the same time, at the same time I want to have something to look forward to. But that's why I took my time. I think the max that I did, I watched about like 5 in one day, and then I was just like, all right, it's good for today. It just became a lot. But you look, you kind of like made me want to try it out again. I kind of want to try to dive back into One Piece. I'll have to definitely get like a refresher though. And that's what's cool about One Piece though. They kind of give you like refreshers before each episode starts. Infinity Castle. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've heard of that one. I heard about this new one that a lot of people liked, and it was like super popular. I may have to go on Crunchyroll and figure it out because I don't remember the name right now. But it was a very popular one. Fire Force also I heard was a good one. Oh, this was one that I bought a manga of this one. It was called, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart right now. Kaiju number 8. That's what it was. So it was like about a group of workers who their job was to clean up after the kaiju had been killed. So there was like a team of people who would like, I guess it would be like some sort of police force or something. They would like kill the kaiju, and then this group of guys would go, guys and women, like they would just go and clean up after the mess in the city. And then one of the guys ended up getting infected by the kaiju. He became a kaiju. I know. No. What? Dang, I'm gonna have to go and watch it. Man, sounds like a big kill off, and I don't know if that's, man, that sucks. I guess they have to end the story somehow, but why like that? So many other ways. They could just go away, people could just move away to another city or town. I don't know. Why do they have to be, why do they have to be slaughtered? It ain't right. It's not right. Yeah, I bet it was sad. Ooh, to the Demon Slayer mark. No. Oh man. My GoPro is starting to make my forehead a little bit sore. I think it's this wire. Just hope that my GoPro doesn't go dead or anything if I unplug it. I'm afraid to unplug my GoPro because I don't want it to go dead. It's an older model. The battery sucks in it. So I'm happy right now that it's still alive and it's like not gone dead or anything, but it's doing its job. It's holding on. Old trusty GoPro. Oh no, someone just crashed. This car is pretty awesome. Check this out. Oh, it's like a bunch of people drifting right now. The Infiniti G35. Ooh, that car's got the bumpers swaying all off. But they're still whipping. Sick. Oh my god, I have to go and watch it now. I have to watch Demon Slayer as well. Oh, I gotta watch Demon Slayer. Do it. I think I'm ready. I just can't watch it on live. I don't want to go, I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Because I know it's, the music it plays and stuff. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Copywritten. It's looking cool. Looking cool so far. Alright, I drew some clouds in here to fill up some blank space. You know, I could probably even draw like one more like wind bar here. Give it like a layer. Give the wind bar some layers there. Man, it is so dark here. It's 5:30 and it looks like it's going on 8 o'clock. Insane. Insane. Alright, so this page is pretty filled now. I love drawing on a page and filling it all the way up. It's always like a challenge. Like I'm like, man, can I do it? Is it possible? Ugh. Thank you so much for hanging out and talking with me. The time is the time has flown by. Gonna have to take a break here soon. Grab some lunch. Refuel myself. Maybe go grab a Gatorade or something as well. Gotta get that hydration. I have a water in my car. I should go get that. How did I leave it in my car? I'm supposed to drink water a lot more often. Good luck. Thanks, sunset. Good luck. What do you think about the drawing, sunset? What do you think about it? This is my first time streaming live from my GoPro, like successfully. I tried it before, but certain things didn't agree with me. I'm not really sure what it was last time. I think it was like just Wi-Fi issues, and or I just didn't have the time, you know. But today I had a good amount of time today. I had a meeting with a client earlier. It went well, and it's up from there. I have to go back and make sure I did all these lines in here before I stop this video. Make sure everything is here. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me. And no problem. Definitely come back the next time I stream. Always welcome. 'Twas fun. 'Twas fun indeed. You got to see me create this cool flower more and more. And I plan to keep doing this more often, so you'll see more of it. If you have a YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, so that way you'll see more of the work and stuff that comes about from here. There will be more. It's just the tedious things now. It's the tedious things. But I think that's a good sketch. I think that's a good sketch. Gotta figure out how to end this stream. Oh, I'm gonna be getting off pretty soon now, but I appreciate it for sure. For sure. I appreciate I don't like your video or anything, or like your it doesn't let me, but yeah, I'm gonna get off here pretty soon. Like I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta get some food in me. Get some drinky in me as well. Get a little drink in me as well, you know, so. Alright, yeah. I think I'm gonna get off here now. Thank you guys for checking out and hanging out with me. I'm gonna come back on here to do the ink process. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of a recovery. Yeah, this was the one from yesterday, so it'll be something like that as well. We'll get on this and fill it in. So peace. Oh well, I mean, if anything, just oh, okay. No, it says you have an account. It says Jess Small, or it's Jess Smale. So yeah, I mean, maybe just subscribe on your sisters. It's all good. So that way when you come back, you know, you'll be able to find a place. You'll be able to stream from there. So maybe just do that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'll be back on in a little bit, maybe about an hour or so. I'll be back with more drawing. It'll be the inking process. So definitely like and subscribe. Everyone else who's here, thank you guys for being here. Figure out how to get off this thing now.